Good morning, as I break my phone. Good morning. Good morning. So, I have to get that nail fixed. Look what happened. I slammed my finger. These are my real nails, okay? These are real. These are not fake. My damn nail ripped all the way down from the bottom, and it hurt so bad yesterday. So I will be at the nail salon this morning. Meanest mom in the world, folks. Meanest mom in the world. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Good morning, Pamela Morrison. Welcome. Good morning. If today is your first day joining us, welcome. We're so happy to have you. I hope you are ready to go with me on this journey of truth about grieving around the holidays. Yes, Elizabeth Anthony. Yeah, that really freaking hurt. Remember when you were a kid and you used to be like, your mom would be like, this is not the right finger, but whatever. Anyway, I hope everybody slept well. I slept like nobody's business. And it was glorious. I love my own bed. I just love it. Okay, so last night I posted something about something that I carry in my phone about, when I'm grieving, when I'm really missing people that are not here anymore. And I always I think we manipulate death in a lot of ways. We manipulate it before it happens and then we manipulate it after. We don't really know. So we create a narrative that works for us, which, by the way, I completely buy into. Let me just say that. I completely buy into the fact that my father died and he now is with me all the time and wants me to be happy and roots for me when I can't root for myself and lifts me up when I have no strength to get up. I have created this narrative about my dad being this presence in my life because it serves me. I have no scientific or factual proof that this is a reality. It's rooted in faith, obviously, my faith in God and my faith in life everlasting. But it's a narrative that I've created for me. I remember the night that my dad died. We sat together at the kitchen table. It was my sister's 21st birthday. She was leaving for Atlantic City. And I sat with my dad to eat dinner. It was just me and my dad. And he was weak and skinny and bald. And we were trying to eat soup. And I remember him trying to eat and his hand shaking. He couldn't get it to his mouth. And I remember him rocking from the pain that he was in. And I remember all I could think was, don't die. Please don't die. Just don't die. I don't care how you have to live. Just don't die. Do you know what an incredibly selfish thought that is? What an incredibly selfish thought it is to look at somebody who is in extreme pain, who can barely eat on their own and think, don't die. I don't care how you have to live. Just don't die. That is incredibly selfish. Human beings, death is so final for us because we stay. That we never want anybody to go, and we're never ready. No matter what they've been through or what they're going through with their illness or their injuries, we don't care how they have to live. We just don't want them to go. And I think back to my dad's quality of life as a man. He couldn't drive anymore. He couldn't enjoy food anymore. He was in pain all the time. He had a tumor in his brain that was making it hard for him to walk or function. And all I cared about was, just don't die. Live this way for me. Live for me this way. And I didn't care. I didn't care that it was selfish. And if the Lord had presented me with a choice, if the Lord had said, your father can live, but he'll live like this, in pain, confused, I would have said, okay, great. That's how selfish I was. So I share this with you to say that as I've come through my grief and through my grieving, years down the road, keep in mind I'm a lot further out than a lot of you. My dad's been gone 23 years. Now, I've created a narrative that is still incredibly selfish. Because I didn't know how to handle the grief. My narrative is that my father is dead, but he's with me all the time. He never leaves me. He's with my kids, he's with me, he's in my marriage, he's in my work. He blesses me when things are good. He supports me when things are bad. I've created this narrative that satisfies me because as humans, we are incredibly selfish and we still, death has happened since the beginning of time. And as human beings, we still cannot process death. We know everybody dies. We know it's the normal course of life. It's the circle of life. And I'm not saying my dad isn't with me all the time. I believe, because I believe in my faith, that he is. But I'm just saying it's ironic that we manipulate death in such ways. We're so selfish when it comes to death. And I want to tell people who are grieving during the holidays. But we're selfish like in the best ways, by the way. Not in bad ways. We're selfish in the best ways because what we wouldn't give to hear their voice one more time. What we wouldn't give to see their signature on a Christmas card. Or smell them, or say all of the things that we would want to say. The holidays are hard. So I would say to anyone who is grieving during the holidays, I would say, bathe in it. Don't fight it. And don't let anybody make you feel like you should just buck up. Take out the old Christmas cards or whatever you have from them. Look at their signature. Read them. Take out old photos, videos. Because pretending that you're not grieving was the biggest mistake I ever made. It turned me into an angry, abusive, self-destructive person. I didn't know how to process my grief. I was young. Nobody helped me. But maybe I can help you. Celebrate who they were. Talk about them. Make them part of your holiday. Don't feel like you can't bring them up because you don't want to upset your mother or upset your father or whatever it is, because if you don't grieve, if they don't grieve, it breaks your body. It turns you into a hunched over, angry, just miserable. You have to grieve. You have to stand up straight. You have to. I do now. My family and I finally got to a place where every time we get together now and all the siblings are together, we watch home videos of my dad. Every time we tell stories, the same stories over and over, because we were children. Our stories are limited. We don't have a lifetime of stories. So we tell the same ones over and over. We watch videos. We make sure that he is with us and celebrated. Don't let anybody make you feel like you can't do that because it's uncomfortable for them. What's up, buddy? No way! Where?
Where Elfie is in the dining room.
Okay, thanks, buddy. I'm coming. Thank you for telling me. All right, the dog pooped on the floor. I love you guys. I'm coming. What did you do? No, go. Out of my face. I'm not happy with you. Go. This is my life, folks. Crying and coffee talk and cleaning up dog poop. I love you guys so much. Please share this video because somebody needs to hear it. Please share it. I love you so much. Have a great day.